that you with someone else as well, and I hope it's encouraging to you. Don't forget also, before I share this with you, that we've got many upcoming events at our church over the next few weeks. And if you go to our Facebook page and check out our events tab, you'll be able to see a lot of upcoming events, such as this Sunday night. We have Fifth Sunday Night Singing at 6 p.m. at the church, so be sure to join us there. We'll have a great time for that event. Also, on Friday, May the 12th at 7 p.m., we've got the Kramers who'll be joining us at ECN for a great Friday night afternoon singing. And again, that's Friday, May 12th at 7 p.m. as we welcome the Kramers. Also, a little further out, May 19th and 20th, that weekend, we'll have the Emily's House annual barbecue sale hosted by the church. So be sure to mark your calendar and plan to come out and also support that. And then going a little bit further out into June, on June 11th at church, we'll have the Montgomery family that'll be joining us. We've had them before, and we look forward to having them out as well. And if you go on that tab and you look, you'll even see Vacation Bible School is scheduled for August 2nd through the 5th. And then each month we got Women's Ministry that's listed on there, and even our October date for homecoming, which is October the 15th for our morning service. So we're looking forward to a lot of those things that are coming up at ECM, and we want you to be a part of it. So please be sure that you mark your calendars accordingly, and be sure to be there and invite your friends to come out. But if you go to our Facebook page and look up Emmanuel and then click on the events tab that's on that Facebook page, all of these events and many more are listed there. Also, we've got a great new event that was just recently added, and that's a lunch, an appreciation lunch for our mothers. And so we have a Mother's Day appreciation lunch, which is Saturday, May the 13th at noon. And it starts at noon. It goes till 2 p.m. But please come out, moms, mamas, grandmas, nanas, GGs, whatever you may be. Please plan to come out on Saturday, May the 13th at noon, and from noon to 2. And we want to show our appreciation to each of you with a Mother's Day lunch, and be able to fellowship with one another and all these things. So come out and plan to be there for those events. But the scripture I want to share with you is found in Acts chapter 18. And I love this particular passage of scripture, and I hope that you find it encouraging for you tonight. But Acts chapter 18, verse 10, it says, "For I am with you. No one will attack you to hurt you, for I have many people in this city." I have many people in this city. "For I am with you, and no one will attack you to hurt you, for I have many people in this city." During one of the most stressful times in Paul's career, Paul makes his very first visit to the Greek city of Corinth, and there was lynch mobs and all these different things that were out there. He was Thessalonica, everything that had taken place, and they were just really giving him a hard time. He was stressed out and had a lot going on. And his next stop was Athens, and it brought on a different kind of confrontation and stress for him. And so all these things were going on in his life, and he really got to a very fragile emotional state. And soon we know that if you read the story in Acts chapter 17 and 18 and a little bit of 19, if you go through and you read at least these two passages or these two chapters of Scripture, you'll see that opposition starts to spring up in Corinth as well. And these Jewish leaders become abusive, and they had Paul hauled into court. And he was at a tough time in his relationship or in his walk and the things that he had going on. And God visits with Paul and gives him a special message of comfort that I want to share with each of you today. And it basically said, do not be afraid. Keep on speaking. Keep speaking. Don't be silent, for I'm with you, and nobody's going to attack you and harm you, because I've got many people in this city. Folks, just keep on pushing forward and do the mission that God has set you on, and keep running the race and fighting with endurance, because I want you to know that God's got a plan. You have a background. Paul had a background. Paul had a past. He had many things that had happened in life and a journey that he was on, but God was still using him, and God saw fit to use him. And I know that God sees fit to use you. You're not a perfect person. I'm sure I'm not a perfect person. Nobody's a perfect person. And you've got a past. You got a history. Paul had a past. Paul had a history. But I want you to know today that God says, keep pushing forward. Don't be afraid. Don't be silent. Keep speaking. Keep moving forward. I've got many people in this city. Nobody's going to hurt you. Folks, I hope this is encouraging to you. I want you to reflect on this scripture from Acts chapter 18. Look at verse 9 and verse 10, and I want you to reflect on that. I want you to pray, and I want you to seek God and see how he speaks to you through that particular verse. God bless you. I love you, and I don't see you at church tonight this Wednesday, but I'm looking forward to worshiping with you on Sunday. So please be there Sunday morning, 11 a.m. Let's worship together. Sunday school for all different age groups at 9:45 a.m. But we're looking forward to a great time in the house of the Lord. But we need you there, and we're looking forward to worshiping with each and every single one of you. I love you so much.